In a world of 280-character tweets, constant breaking news, and information overload, let's slow down and have a conversation. Liz Price Kellogg is an owner, instructor, and caregiver at her yoga studio, River Yoga, located in Clayton. She's also the co-author of a #1 best-selling book on Amazon, For the Love of Food and Yoga, where she shares recipes, yoga practices, and ways to balance the mind, body, and spirit. Okay, so today our conversation is about something that has quite literally changed my life in the past year. I'm more physically healthy, I'm mentally more healthy, I'm happier. We're talking about balance in all aspects of our lives, and I can't think of anybody I'd rather have the conversation with, nobody who'd be better to have the conversation than with you, Liz. Thank you so much for letting us come in today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Liz says that finding balance in your life starts with being present.
Presence is everything. Being present allows you to not be in the past and to not be longing for that past and to not be worried about the future. And ultimately, if you're present, then you have everything you need.
I don't want to embarrass you, but I want to read just a little passage you said here in the book that I loved. You said, when you're making dinner, make dinner, smell it, feel it, taste it, engage all of your senses. When you're sitting on the couch, sit on the couch. When you're driving, drive. Revel in the presence of even the most seemingly mundane moments. When it comes to actually being present, I think sometimes it can really be easier said than done. So, what are actual tangible practices that we can do to be here now? When you're trying to do that, and your mind wanders off, because that can happen, right? I have that happen all the time. I'll be editing a video at work or even be reading a book, and then I'll have another thought. How do I then come back to this is what I'm doing in this moment?
So as yogis, we use a tool called the breath. So it's pranayama, breath control. And that literally by controlling the breath to draw your attention or your focus to the breath, you get to come back to the present moment. You can't breathe in the past, you can't breathe in the future, you can only breathe now. Goal setting is something taught now as early as in elementary school at career days. If we're being present, can we plan for the future? We're told goals equal success. And what's success? Something I think in our culture we put way too much emphasis on at a complete young age is success. And as a matter of fact, today, this interview, I was going to talk to you about balance and how it can find you success. And you were like, no. So we changed it, and I'm glad that we did, because I think it can be daunting. The word success, I think we are such a career-driven society, and the balance and success should be synonymous instead. Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. So I think one of the problems with success, and success is perception, your own perception, but I think one of the biggest problems with the word success is that we tend to get stuck thinking then the opposite side of that is failure. And what I like to tell everyone on their mats, there is no such thing as failure. There is only opportunity. When you think of yoga and yoga practices, you might also think of meditation and ohms, peace and quiet, relaxation. But mindfulness, balance, and presence require effort too. Just like anything else in life, to find balance in your life, you have to work towards that too. It takes effort. Effort. Absolutely. And so, as I tell everyone that walks in through the door, a practice is a practice, right? And it doesn't matter if you're trying to cultivate mindfulness in a mindful practice. It doesn't matter if you are an athlete. It doesn't matter if you're working on your meditation. The only way you can get better is by practice. Continue this conversation with us in part 2 by clicking the link to informnny.com in the post above, or if you're already on the website, click on the Digital Exclusives page.